This is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? Or should I say, Oi, tudo bem? I'll just put you up there. Someone asked me to do a video of Brazil. So, being that I'm very conscious that my Portuguese is very, very rusty these days, any opportunity to practice is great. So I can't wait to do this video. We're going to do it the other way around. I'm going to read a little bit first. I'm just going to read this bit, and then we're going to look at the map of Brazil. So as an intro, Brazil, in Portuguese, Brasil, officially the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. It covers an area of 8 million plus square kilometers, with a population of over 211 million. Brazil is the world's 5th largest and 6th most populous country, composed of 26 states and the Federal District. It is the largest country to have Portuguese as an official language. Not hard because Portugal is so small. I suppose there's Angola and Mozambique as well. Anywhere else? One or two. And the only one in the Americas. Brazil is one of the world's most multicultural and ethnically diverse nations, due to over a century of mass immigration from around the world. It is also the most populous Roman Catholic majority country, and its capital is Brasilia, while the largest city is Sao Paulo. It's often a bit of a quiz. What is the capital of Brazil? And people always say Rio de Janeiro, but it used to be Rio. I think it's changed 3 times. We'll find out later. So let's pop to the map like magic. So this is Brazil. For you guys in the States, you're there, and for us Europeans, we're over here. That's my house. So Brazil is this large area on the right-hand side, and as you can imagine, it has a lot of land borders. Let's take a look at those really quickly. We'll go clockwise from south, so Uruguay, of course, Argentina, Paraguay, Bolivia, Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. So it looks to me the only 2 countries it does not have a border with in South America are Ecuador and Chile. Such is its massive size. And of course, when we think of Brazil, yes, okay, we think of the beautiful beaches down south. Oh, there we are. Rio de Janeiro. But I think more importantly what we think of is the Amazon. The Amazon River, of course, flows through not just Brazil, but many of the countries in the northern part of South America. We can see it starts here. Belém is actually the Portuguese word for Bethlehem, I think, off the top of my head. So this is a place called Bethlehem, and here is Macapá, Macedónia, Chaves, Itamaraty, Boa Fé, Grupá, Almerim, Portemos. You can see that it's, for obvious reasons, not the most populated part of Brazil, which is more down south, particularly in Sao Paulo. As an urban centre, Sao Paulo is massive, one of the most populous cities in the world. Let's just concentrate on the north for a little bit though. Manaus. Manaus is a relatively large city, Cidade Nova, the new city, São José Operário, Distrito Industrial, Ponta Negra, the Black, Ponta, Ponta, Point, I don't know actually, it's not bridge, is it? Ponte, Manaus, Flores. Oh, I've got cycle routes enabled because I've been cycling, so these are all cycle routes. That's interesting. Porto de Manaus, Manaus Moderna. It's actually a massive city, isn't it? There's me saying, oh, it's not very... There aren't many cities in the north. Jorge Teixeira, Lago Azul, the Blue Lake, Tarumã Azul, Tarumã, Praia de Ponta Negra. Let's go see the beach. Maison Beethoven, Condomínio Aruba, Coco do Gesso, Cantrilha, Templo de Manaus, Brazil. It's a temple apparently. On the Avenida Coronel Teixeira, Vista Rio Café. I mean, it's curious, isn't it, that there's a beach resort on the Amazon. When we think of the Amazon in Europe, we think of piranhas and tropical rainforests. Anfiteatro da Ponta Negra. I love a good amphitheatre. Edifício Mediterrâneo. That is much larger than I was expecting it to be. My elbow's hurting. Okay, let's zoom out for a little bit. So, it says Rio Negro. Have I taken us up the wrong one? Oh yes, okay. Amazon. So the Amazon, as you can see from the silt, is a lot darker. There we are. So that does make sense. That isn't the Amazon. The Amazon kind of goes here into, look at that, the way the water is different colours. Amazon River, Nova Vida, Amazon River, Solimões, Amazon, Iranduba, Caldeirão, Boa Vista, Floresta. What does call stand for? Lago Merici. so much water here. Manakapuru. And of course there has to be a football stadium here. Sorry, apologies, you're looking at my forehead because I'm so into this. São Francisco, Liberdade, Aparecida, Centro, Terra Preta, São José, União. Estádio Olímpico Municipal Gilberto something or other. Gilberto Mestrinho. I don't think they're a very large club. Apologies to anyone from this place. Manakapuru. What's that? Is that water? Why is it white? Maybe it's just reflection, I don't know. Nova Manacá, Morada do Sul, Terra Preta. So you can see this sort of all these different rivers and waterways coming together. We'll try and stick with the Amazon though. Amazon this way. Splits off, comes back. Casa do Rodrigues, Igreja Menino Jesus. The Church of Meninos, like the boy, Jesus. Oh, that is small. Igreja Batista Missionária. Igreja Assembleia Tradicional. Look at all the colours, it's amazing. Okay, Amazon, Casa do Rodrigues. So that's not the Amazon down there, it's up here. Igreja Pentecostal Unida do Brasil. Amazon. Ilha do Ajaratuba. Why have we gone dark? Anamã. Igreja Assembleia de Deus Torre Forte. Amazon River. Vila São Gabriel. Vila Nossa Senhora do Per. Costa de Liberdade. Vila do Maquira. Oh, splits, but I think it's all the Amazon. Urucuzinho. I do love Brazilian Portuguese, it's such a beautiful language. Lago do Urucuri. Cotajash. Santa Eugênia. Amazon. Look at all the clouds. Back. Just thought I'd make it lighter. Lagoa Araçá. Lago Preto. The Black Lake. Batista. Amazon. Paraná da Nazária. Paranacumã. Camarazinho. Lago do Porto. Trocariz. I'm just going to zoom out for a second because I don't know how far we've made it. Londrina. Oh, it's not. I think there's another Londrina which is bigger. Guari is pretty big though. Praça do Cristo. Rio Guari Grande. São Sebastião. Oh wow, okay. So we're like 3/4 the way through the country of nearly Colombia and Peru. Oh look, I didn't realise that Colombia had a border with Peru stupidly. Anyway, where were we? is so pretty, isn't it? Justica, Cayambe, São Francisco, Porto, São Francisco, and the Amazon splits off into two. It's just this maze, isn't it? Japura. So we'll try and keep going. Is this still the Amazon? Yes. Jaguari, Jaquiri. Miraflores, Guarini. Miraflores. Just seems to be water everywhere. Boa Vista to Jawato. It's gone dark again. Porto Braga. Amazon, Amazon. Amazon, don't want to lose you. Paraná to Aramparu. Aranapu. Amazon, Porto, Macoapanim. Lago Guará. Porto Colombiano. Ara. Are we at Colombia yet? Oh gosh, no. Porto Braga. Guará, Porto Colombiana, Boa Sorte. Wow, look at this. Wow, is it so yellow? Why is it so yellow? That is startling. And the way this is fascinating. I can't take my eyes off this. Macau, Novo Mundo, São Francisco, fechou. Caninda, Recife, Senegal, Curupaiti, Foz do Riozinho. I lost the river. Let's go back. Fonte Boa, São Suché, Arumanduba, Acapuri, Foz do Mamoria, Jutaí, Retiro, Tambaqui, São Raimundo, Florianópolis. But is there actually a town there? Belezas, Surupim, Liberdade, São Raimundo, São Domingos do Jacareí, Estação, Belo Horizonte, Canavial, São Félix, Tocantins, Espírito Santo, Planeta, Santo Antônio do Içá. Vila Militar. Keep following the Amazon. Novo Paraíso, the new paradise. Padaria Tianasa, Amaturá. Mercadinho Bom Preço, the little supermarket with the good prices. Amazon up here, don't lose it. Botafogo, Correnteza, Caduria, Recreio, Sao Paulo, Tolivença. More crazy offshoots down here. Sao Paulo, Tolivença. It's a bit bigger. Santa Teresinha. José Carlos Mestrinho. Amazon. Santa Rita do Whale. Amazon, yeah. Macapuaná, Santa Rita do Whale. São Jerônimo. Vendaval. Cajari. Bananal. Belém do Solimões. Igarapé de Belém. They dirt roads. driver taking a little U-bend. Alegria, happiness. Qualche aljubarrota, visual, prosperidade, bombastor, São Leopoldo, capacete, Santo Antônio, Speranza, hope, Lauro Sodré, Oriente. Oh, Amazon, don't lose it. Tabatinga, Leticia. Tabatinga looks like a much larger place too. Aeroporto Internacional de Tabatinga. Or Tabatinga. Parque Santander. Not too busy right now. Good to know. Colombia, Peru. Oh, okay. So Tabatinga is over 2 countries. Oh my goodness. So that's Colombia. And that's Peru. And that's Brazil. So it looks to me that Tabatinga is kind of, oh my god, that's so weird. You just go over there and then you speak in Spanish and you're in a different country. So that person's back garden is on the border between 2 countries who have have different languages, not completely different languages obviously. Spanish and Portuguese are very similar. That is just crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take the dog for a walk in Colombia as you cross the border. That's blown my mind. I did a video before on crazy borders in North America, but I did not know that this existed. It's a bit harsh, right? So you live there, go up that road. Oh no, you can just sneak through there, okay. Wow, that is just so cool. Tabatinga, very interesting place. And then if this were a video on the Amazon, we'd keep going, but it's not. It's on Brazil. So let's take a look at what, oh, come on, behave. On where everyone sort of knows. Rio de Janeiro. Campo Grande, Maracá, Saquarema, Cabo Frio, Armazém do Búzios. Pacajá, Porta Rosa, Praia Seca, the dry beach. Now I've done a similar video before and it took me ages to find Itaipuaçu, to find the statue of Jesus. Oh, that's helpful. Thanks, guys. Cristo Redentor. Mirato Cristo Redentor. Cristo Redentor, what do we call it? Christ the Redeemer. My friend has been up it, I think. The view is unbelievable. I wonder, can I change this? Take it off cycling. We don't want to know if we can cycle there. 3D. Will it do anything? I don't think so. No. Oh, what have I done? Satellite, thank So if this has got a little thing on it, can I find the Maracanã? Thing is, oh, Botafogo, Copacabana, Praia de Ipanema. How many songs have been made about this place? Praia de Ipanema, Ipanema Beach. Roupa suja, dirty clothes. That's the name of a place. Rocinha. Cávea. Vista chinesa. Jardim botânico. The botanical gardens is that a racing track or something? That can't be Flamengo's ground. Their ground is massive. Estádio José Bastos Padilha. Yeah, Flamengo. What Flamengo are you talking about? Football club. But where's the stadium? I think this is like their old stadium or something. I'm sure they don't play there anymore. Let's just zoom out and see if we can find the Maracanã. The Maracanã is there. So it's an iconic football stadium, probably because it houses so many supporters. It is absolutely huge and one of the best sporting venues in the world. I would love to go. Legendary home of Brazilian soccer, hosting Olympic Games plus the opening and closing ceremonies of the World Cup. Maracanã. Oh, I was hoping it might say how many seats. It's something like, I don't know, 90,000. It's massive. São Cristóvão. Was that? I saw Vasco da Gama. Centro Luís Gonzaga de Tradições Nordestinas. What an interesting looking place. Estádio São Januário, Vasco. Bom Sucesso, Ramos, Maré, Olária, Penha, Penha Circular. Okay, and before we go on to the article, I just want to take a look at Sao Paulo. It's not far away, I don't think. Sao Paulo. I mean, immediately you can see it's just houses everywhere. It's unbelievable. I mean, if you look at that compared to Rio, let's just look back. So there's green spots. I mean, there's probably mountains where people can't live, but and water. But it just seems to be more spread out. If you look at, let's see if we can find. Where's Brasilia? Oops. I thought Brasilia was like around here. Rondônia State, Mato Grosso. Grosso, Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul, Paraná, Rio Grande do Sul, Porto Alegre, Florianopolis, Joinville, Curitiba, Londrina. That's the Londrina I was thinking of. Goiânia, Brasília is in Goiás. Oh, it's quite central. Brasilia. So Brasilia is actually the capital of Brazil. It is much, much smaller. Curious design. It basically was just made, if I remember correctly. They just went, oh, we need to make a city for the capital. I might be wrong. Okay, so it's an interesting layout to begin with. Again, lots of water. Seems to be the general theme of Brazil. So when you compare that to just the mass of houses that is, where are we going? Sao Paulo. That is insane. Interlagos, cidade Dutra. Autódromo Carlos Paz. Vila Lisboa. Vila Almeida. Jurubatuba. Jardim Bélgica, the Belgian garden. Santo Amaro. I could do a video on Sao Paulo for a day and not capture everything. It's overwhelming. You could live in one part of the city and never ever visit the other part for your entire life. I find that a bit overwhelming. Okay, let's look at the article together. Right, capital Brasilia, largest city Sao Paulo, official language Portuguese, Portuguese, ethnic groups white, mixed, black, East Asian, indigenous. East Asian, there are a lot of Japanese, I believe, in Brazil. My Brazilian Portuguese teacher was of Japanese descent and she was from Sao Paulo. Religion, Christianity, Roman Catholic, Protestant, Christian, or other Christian, no religion, Spiritism, other religions. Brazilian, federal, presidential, constitutional republic. Yeah, I don't want to say his name. I'm not a fan, guys, of Mr. Bolsonaro. Sorry. Independence for United Kingdom of Portugal, Brazil and the Algarves. In 1822, recognized in 1825, became a republic in 1889, and the current constitution began in 1988. 210 million people, sixth largest in the world. So China's first with over 1 billion. India, oh my god, it's catching up. Wow. 1.4 billion for China, 1.3 billion for India. The USA, 300,000. Indonesia, 270,000. Pakistan, 225,000. No way. I did not know that. Brazil, 213,000. Nigeria, 211. Bangladesh, 170. Russia, 146. Mexico, 126. And Japan, just outside the top 10, with 125 million. 67. I live in the UK, and my country, Wales, has got 3 million. There are cities in Brazil that have a much higher population than my entire country. I live in Wales, just in case you didn't know. Not that I've never mentioned it, right? Currency is the real, which is the Brazilian currency, dollar. Real. The correct date format. Sorry, that's a dig at all my US subscribers. So day, month, then year. I get so confused reading American number conventions. Driving side right, which is wrong. Calling code 55. Internet TLD.br. Brazil is bounded by the Atlantic Ocean to the east and has a coastline of 7,500 kilometers. It covers roughly half of South America's landmass and borders all other countries in the continent except Ecuador and Chile. We saw that. Its Amazon basin includes a vast tropical forest, home to diverse wildlife, a variety of ecological systems, and extensive natural resources spanning numerous protected habitats. So let's not destroy it, guys. This unique environmental heritage makes Brazil one of the 17 mega diverse countries and is the subject of significant global interest as the environmental degradation through processes like deforestation has direct impacts on global issues like climate change and biodiversity loss. Brazil was inhabited by numerous tribal nations prior to the landing in 1500 of explorer Pedro Álvares Cabral, who claimed the area for the Portuguese Empire. It remained a Portuguese colony until 1808, when the capital of the empire was transferred from Lisbon to Rio de Janeiro. In 1815, the colony was elevated to the rank of kingdom upon the formation of the United Kingdom of Portugal, Brazil and the Algarves. In 1822, Brazil achieved independence with the creation of the Empire of Brazil. The ratification of the first constitution in 1824 led to the formation of a bicameral legislature, now called the National Congress. The country became a presidential republic in 1889 following a military coup d'etat. An authoritarian military junta came to power in 1964. My phone just keeps changing the light settings all the time. Now I'm blasting the light. Came to power in 1964 and ruled until 85, after which civilian governance resumed. Brazil's current constitution, formulated in 1988, defines it as a democratic federal republic. Brazil is a regional power and a middle power in international affairs, ranking high in the Human Development Index. It is a newly industrialized country with the largest share of global wealth in Latin America. Brazil's economy is the world's 13th largest by nominal GDP and the 8th largest by PPP. Where was I? Brazil's economy is the 13th largest by nominal GDP and the 8th largest by PPP. It is one of the world's major breadbaskets, being the largest producer of coffee for the last 150 years, on account of its international recognition and influence. The country is subsequently classified as an emerging power. However, the country maintains high amounts of corruption and crime, having the highest amount of recorded murders in 2018. Brazil is a founding member of the United Nations, the G20, BRICS, Mercosur, Organization of American States, Organization of Ibero-American States, and the Community of Portuguese language countries. It is also home to the world's 13th highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Let's read a little bit in Portuguese for a laugh, shall we? That's a nice helpful map. Brasil, oficialmente República Federativa do Brasil, é o maior país da América do Sul e da região da América Latina, sendo o quinto maior do mundo em área territorial, equivalente a 47,3% do território sul-americano, e sexto em população, com mais de 210 milhões de habitantes. É o único país na América onde se fala majoritariamente a língua portuguesa. É o maior país lusófono do planeta, além de ser uma das nações mais multiculturais e etnicamente diversas, em decorrência da forte imigração oriunda de variados locais do mundo. Sua atual Constituição, promulgada em 1978, concebe o Brasil como uma república federativa presidencialista, formada pela união dos 26 estados do Distrito Federal e dos 5.570 municípios. Banhado pelo Oceano Atlântico, o Brasil tem um litoral de 7.000 quilômetros e faz fronteira com todos os outros países sul-americanos, exceto Chile e Equador, sendo limitado a norte pela Venezuela, Guiana, Suriname e pelo departamento ultramarino francês da Guiana Francesa, a noroeste pela Colômbia, a oeste pela Bolívia e Peru, a sudeste pela Argentina e Paraguai e ao sul pelo Uruguai. Vários arquipélagos formam parte do território brasileiro, como o Atol das Rocas, o arquipélago de São Pedro e Sao Paulo, Fernando de Noronha, o único destes habitado por civis, e Trinidade e Martim Vaz. O Brasil é o lar de uma diversidade de animais selvagens, ecossistemas e de vastos recursos naturais, e uma grande variedade de habitats protegidos. O território que atualmente forma o Brasil foi oficialmente descoberto pelos portugueses em 22 de abril de 1500, em expedição liderada por Pedro Álvares Cabral. Segundo alguns historiadores, como Antônio de Herrera e Pietro Tanguera, o encontro do território teria sido 3 meses antes, em 26 de janeiro, pelo navegador espanhol Vicente Yáñez Pizón, durante uma expedição sob seu comando. Etimologia. As raízes etimológicas do termo Brasil são de difícil reconstrução. O filólogo Adelino José da Silva Azevedo postulou que se trata de uma palavra de procedência celta, eu sou celta, uma lenda que fala de uma terra de delícias, vista entre nuvens, mas advertiu também que as origens mais remotas do termo poderiam ser encontradas na língua dos antigos fenícios. Na época colonial, cronistas da importância de João de Barros, Frei Vicente do Salvador e Pero de Magalhães Cândavo apresentaram explicações concordantes acerca da origem do nome Brasil. De acordo com eles, o nome Brasil é derivado de pau-brasil, designação dada a um tipo de madeira empregada na tinturária de tecidos. Na época dos descobrimentos, era comum aos exploradores guardar cuidadosamente o segredo de tudo quanto achavam ou conquistavam, a fim de explorá-lo vantajosamente, mas não tardou em se espalhar na Europa, que haviam descoberto certa ilha Brasil, no meio do Oceano Atlântico, de onde extraíam o pau-brasil, madeira cor de brasa, antes de ficar com a designação atual Brasil. As novas terras descobertas foram designadas de Monte Pascoal, quando os portugueses avistaram terras pela primeira vez. Ilha de Vera Cruz, terra de Santa Cruz, Nova Lusitânia, Capralia, Império do Brasil, Estados Unidos do Brasil. Os habitantes naturais do Brasil são denominados brasileiros, cujo gentílico é registrado em português a partir de 1706 e se referia inicialmente apenas aos que comercializavam pau-brasil. Obrigado. Muito bonito. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. As you can see, it's getting a little bit dark. Maybe it's time for you to go to sleep as well. Thanks so much for watching, and leave a comment and let me know which country or region you'd like me to take a look at in my next video. And take care, okay? Thanks everyone.